Frenchmen and G.I. Joes in tanks rolled under the Eiffel Tower. And for Germans, the Paris incident was over, except for a desperate last-ditch fight. People of Paris, too, the incident was over, and freedom had come back in the form of a new Nazi salute. In a few hours' time, the Aryan conquerors, the arrogant men who ruled by terror and distrust, had melted into frightened men in the wrong country with soiled uniforms and shaky knees. The muscle men who had liked to goose-step across the face of their Europe in shiny boots. Had to double-time it down a Paris alleyway to keep from getting bawled out by a skinny French civilian wearing a dirty armband. Yeah, for the Germans, with their hands held in the air, history had backfired. For Paris, history had just repeated itself. The city of gaiety and stone and history belonged again to Frenchmen, while the conquerors were herded off to eat soup out of tin buckets in prison camps. Under the Arc de Triomphe, General de Gaulle paid the first tribute in 4 years to the unknown soldier of the French Republic. A living man was honoring the dead of France once more in a living city. Yes, sir, liberation looks like this. The shutters in the heart of Paris opened suddenly into the sunlight, flooded over the boulevards and squares like a tidal wave. The words they used and the names they shouted don't count, even if they could have been understood. Freedom to live again was just there in a crazy mass. This was Paris again, after 4 years of a foul dream. Ask a Paris waiter what it means, this business of being free again. Ask her what it's worth. Ike Eisenhower and Omar Bradley knew the cost of liberation and saw its worth that August day in Paris. But Paris will not be liberated into a world of peace until Nanking and Manila look like this. And the free men of the earth can live together without guns. For it's one war. No part of it is unimportant or forgotten.
Mountain hideouts, the Maquis is a real military organization, a dangerous and determined army, which to the Allied invasion forces may be the equivalent of many added divisions, and which, by its action, may save many a British or American life. With Maquis detachments lurking everywhere in the German rear, with full knowledge of troop dispositions and able to strike at Nazi transport and supply, Hitler's Wehrmacht is today doubly on the defensive. Yet the Wehrmacht's strength must always be turned from the enemy within